Hello everyone. It's Yo Ange, and I'm back. Took a day off yesterday because we were live all flipping weekend. I think I was live Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday because of July 4th and stuff. And like I said, even though we couldn't go to the fireworks, we decided to do an homage to the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. And that was like super fun, and I can't believe the places that I can't, why does this pop up? I don't even know. This whole like weird, like guys, they're doing opt-ins for allow gifts. This is something I've never seen, gift memberships and stuff that people can now do. So that's something new that YouTube must be starting. I keep seeing it now, and it's funny. What's really ridiculous is that I'm seeing it when I'm broadcasting for my own channel. Like, why would it pop up for me if I don't understand. Hi Danny, how are you? So good to see you guys. Yeah, I don't know why. Hi Caroline, how are you doing today? Dolly Girl Twins. Hey, Walt Money, Fox Tech 106, good to see you. How is everybody? It is it Wednesday? Is it Wednesday? You've seen it? I know, Jade. I've seen it on a couple other streams too. But it's weird. It's like the people have to turn it on. Yeah, it is Wednesday. It is Wednesday. People have to turn it on. Oh, you know, I just threw it up because nobody needs to like freaking do their hair anymore. It's summer. And it's a little warm outside, so we don't, like, our air conditioner is just going. And yeah, I don't need to like fluff it. We're just gonna throw it up in a thing. But thank you. This is called the summer hair. It's cute, thanks. Hot days in NY. I can tell it's hot because the air conditioner is just chugging along every single moment of the day. Isn't that funny, Fox Tech? We get like, we want summer. Hi, Veronica Nunez. How are you? I'm doing well. We want summer all the time. We want warm weather because we're so done with winter. And then spring comes and it's great. Yeah, you got to wear it up because otherwise it's like sweat, you know, or it's all over the place. I think it's a great thing. I think that's a great thing for the membership gifting. I love that idea. High 90s, I can kind of tell. Oh, thank you so much, Colleen. Hi, Melanie Martin. I do love summer, even though I spent the last month not really being able to enjoy it, but it's going to make the best of it as we can. Your mom loves coffee and milk too? Cool. But, so anyway, yeah, the whole gifting thing, I've just started seeing it pop up everywhere. Hi, RJ. How are you doing from Colorado? So today, we're going to do our trivia again, just to kind of hang out, chit-chat, have a little time together. Oh, what area of New York are you in, Tammy? You don't have to get specific. I understand that if you want privacy. But are you upstate? I can't remember. Good morning, Dave and Bangor. How are you? How is Bangor? Is it cooler there or is it hot as Hades? Hello, Mr. Bone Man. Yes, I'm not being a drama queen. Just so you know. I will tell you, though, trying to get everything. Oh, Jade Spitzer cash out. I got to do some catch up on all of your Alaska cruise ship things that you've been putting out there. My sister lives in Alaska, and I'm going to tell you, like, the one word that I always use now for Alaska is majestic. I have never, ever been anywhere. Good morning, Boots 1018. Never been anywhere that is so much more majestic than there. Hi, Chris Mason. How are you? Cool today in Philly. Oh, so you are upstate. So you're like 2 hours from Buffalo. Okay, cool. Whenever we get up to Niagara, maybe we can figure something out and connect. That would be very cool. But King Crab video yesterday. Oh, that's got to be so good. Hi, John Geiger. Bubba is in the house. Yes, he is. We ordered a king crab one time up there. It literally took up the entire big giant table that seated 10 people. Like, the crab was that big. It was ridiculous. We just sat there going, how do we even we didn't even know what to do with it. It was so huge. Well, we did tear it up though. I will tell you that. We tore it up. So anyway, how is everybody today? What are you guys doing? We're halfway through the week. Halfway through. We're already almost through the first week of July. Unbelievable, right? Coffee at work today? Joe's got lots of coffee at work. He drinks way too much coffee. I always tell him this, but you know. Does he listen to me? No. He don't listen to me. He's crazy like that. Work but Vegas trip in 2 days. Ooh, that's right. You guys are doing your big Vegas thing. Cornell, New York. It's called the Southern Tier of New York City. Southern Tier? The Southern Tier? Where is Joe? Joe is at work. You gotta go to work, make the money. That's what my Joe does. And I also have you on my gimbal all the time because we're not going through the chaos of me trying to actually do it on the computer, on my Mac, because I don't know what the hell I was doing, but yeah, that was insanity. I got to get myself back to Vegas. That's like, we are seriously trying to figure out what our next trip's going to be. Yeah, I know. I do want to go up tonight. One of our short trips we want to do is up to Niagara because it's nice and close. It's probably like a 6-hour drive from here. And then usually like when we do it, we might stop a couple times on the way and stuff. But I want to make sure I plan that properly so I can meet up with a couple of people, some fun friends that live up that way. That would be great. Get back to work, James. But thanks so much for stopping in. Love seeing you all the time. And then, like, we do want to go somewhere away, just to have some fun, just Joe and I. Hey, Gail Cohen Frank, how are you? I know, I haven't been to Vegas in a hot minute. It's been quite a bit. The last time we were there, I think, was 2000, I don't know, I want to say 19 maybe? Hey, Dan, something like that. That was the last time we were in Vegas. Yo, Ange of the little pond this morning. Did you? How was the koi coming? Are they in there? Are you almost ready? Do you have to prep the pond before you put the koi in? Like, do you have to, like, stabilize the waters and stuff? Is it like, you know, taking care of a fish tank? I don't know. But, you know, I want to see those pictures. But like I said, we're going to do some trivia and stuff. Are you guys all ready? Get your 80s hats back on, because you guys know I'm an 80s girl. Last time we did music, your grandmother lived an hour or so from Niagara, so we would sometimes, it is a lot of fun. Like, I haven't been to the Canadian side of Niagara Falls probably since our honeymoon. And it'll be 30 years. October, it'll make it 30 years that Joe and I have been married. Good morning, Mike. How are you? So guys, get your 80s gear on, because that's what we're talking about today. I love 80s, stuff like that. It's so funny to me when I see stuff come back. You know how fashion is? It always comes back around. And my son is wearing stuff that is from my era. And he's like, but Mom, look at these. And I'm like, Josh, I can't. Hi, T-Town. I have to tell him, I'm like, Josh, I can't, like, really wear it. I don't know how we both survived each other, Mr. Boneman. Hi, Brian. How are you? 49 years. Dan, that's amazing. Congrats. Good morning, Gerald. Yeah, I mean, he pulls out these shoes, like, with the Velcro and all that stuff, and it's just like, if I wear that, I feel like I'm dating myself. But he's like, you have to do it in a certain way. And I'm like, okay. He did get me a pair of white sneaks that have the Velcro and stuff, and I do like them, and I can't wait to actually get them back on once my ankle is better. I got only a couple more. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you something. If you hear pounding or banging like that, that's because they're working on the apartment next to us. They tear it down to like the damn bones of the apartment. Hi, classy. And they just start banging all damn day. That's what I listen to. Hey, Radium, I'm looking to move from Long Island to NYC. Is living in NYC a culture shock if you're from the suburb? I will tell you, Rating, depends on like if you're like in Long Island, if you come into the city. You know, like we moved from Minnesota to here, and that was 8.5 years ago, okay? Major culture shock, but we used to come all the time to visit and stuff. So I'll just say New York City makes you work for everything you want, but in a good way. You just get accustomed to it. You find other things to do. So be prepared. It is kind of expensive, but you can find ways to make it cheaper. Like you have to like live like a New York City person. You know, you're not going to be going, I don't know how to explain. Like you figure out, would I ever move back to Minnesota? No. So you rescued the fish? Okay. No, I would just say that it does take a little bit of adjustment. You're going to walk a lot. So be prepared. You're going to bitch. You're going to be like, why is it so hot? I strongly advise that if you get any chafage and stuff like that in certain areas, use a body glide stick. There's a lot of different kind of sticks that runners use for chafing and stuff. Buy it, keep it, use it every day in the summer. That's my little drop of pearl of wisdom to survive. Because otherwise, you're starting a fire on your body. I see so many TikToks. You know how to survive, very hustle bustle. It is. I'm in my 20s. Oh, you're in your 20s? Oh, forget it. You can do this. You got this, no problem. You're going to bitch and you're going to be broke, but that's okay. Because you know what? There's so much free shit to do in New York and to experience in New York. I will tell you, do that. If you find things that are super cheap and for free to do, like, you know, if you like theater, go to the Shakespeare in the Park. There's tons of free concerts. There's tons of movies that are in the parks that are free, and you picnic and do shit like that. It is the most fun experience. Swear to God. I mean, damn, go walk the Brooklyn Bridge. I can't wait till I can go do that again. Making me crazy that I can't go do that yet. But I will. I can't wait. We're going to have a major celebration when that happens. Yeah, and I do love NYC for that because you meet different people all the time. All the time. You will hear a billion different languages being spoken on the street, and you'll almost be like overwhelmed by it. But now when I don't hear all the languages, I miss it. Because I know when I hear it, I'm like, that's home. Like, that's where I belong. I love it because it's so diverse and so accepting of so much. So, there you go. Enough of that. All right. Are you guys ready? I've got it pulled up. I don't even know the answers. As we said this again, there are no prizes. It is just bragging rights. Okay? We all get bragging rights. Now, I'm not even going to keep track because I swear to God, last time I tried keeping track, there were so many people's names. Hi, James Misley, bonjour. How are you? So let's go. Are you ready? Now, this is all about 80s fashion, and I was a total 80s girl. I'm going to tell you, I graduated in 86, so I lived the 80s, okay? I lived it. You posted a video on the Yo Club page? I will definitely check it out. Thanks, Tammy. Okay, ready? Number 1, which accessory was popularized by the iconic 1980s film Top Gun? Does anybody know? Which accessory? Come on. Come on. Made super popular. And they were very, this brand, this thing was, they were very popular. I still wear this brand because it's iconic. It is. Now, what specific glasses were they, Ambrose? Yes, they were Ray-Bans. Top Gun. The sunglasses, yes. But do you remember the name of the sunglasses? Hi, Jithan56. Aviators, yes, boots. Yes, aviators. Yes, you remember he took his off and he's just like all that. These are my sunglasses, but close enough. The shades, the aviators. Yes. Everybody after that was wearing aviators. And you know what? Still to this day, people wear the Ray-Ban aviators everywhere. I wear the Wayfarers, personally. Those are mine. I can't do the aviators. They hit my fat cheeks. They come down to here. Bobby! How you doing? Okay. Now, I don't remember this slogan, but I know people were wearing this all the time. The polarized ones. I personally didn't have it, but everybody else did. Yeah, I was like, I didn't have money for it. What clothing brand had the slogan, when you put it on, something... You guys know this one? Good morning, Dawn. How are you? 100% it's a Telly girl. Yes. Oh, and you had surgery? You wear the cataract surgery glasses, Ambrose? Jordache, no. Although those were so super popular. Not Jordache. What clothing brand had the slogan, when you put it on, something happens? Audio went wonky? Spelling. Oh. What clothing brand had the slogan, when you put it on, something happens? Nope. See, nobody remembers this either. I don't remember it. You want me to tell you? I'll give you like a little bit. Try again. You can do this. I have faith in you. You had surgery too? Levi's. No, see, nobody knows this. Nobody knows this one. I didn't know this either. Apparently, I never saw it. It was a jacket. There it was. Lee. Members only. Do you guys remember that? Gloria Vanderbilt. No. Members only. Underoos. Oh my God. Underoos. Do you remember that? Wasn't it like the matching underwear or something like that? I don't remember. But no, it was members only. Like everybody had a members only jacket. I never had that. I wasn't into the members only. I wasn't a prepster. That was all the prepsters. Yeah, see, nobody knew that one. I thought that was stupid too. It's an exclusive. Can you imagine, like, who came up with that idea? You guys, we're going to make a jacket brand and we're going to call it, so it's exclusive, members only. Like, where did that come about? Oh my God, the big belts. Yeah, like, that was funny. I had so many belts. Or how about the belts that you looped around? I was more of like the punk kind of girl. So I had the ones that you looped around your waist like 2 or 3 times. If you get them around 3 times, you'd be like, damn, I'm skinny. Right? Okay, next question. The ring belt, right? With the studs. I wasn't a member, so I never thought about that. I wasn't a member either of that group. What piece of clothing was made popular by the movie Flashdance? And it's funny because now they're coming back because you're gonna die. I just bought some. What piece of clothing was made popular by the movie Flashdance? Hi, British Grey. How are you doing? Ripped shirts? Nope. Hey, Slatnista. Cut off top? Yes, Ambrose. The leg warmers. Remember leg warmers? Those were super popular. Remember you'd wear them over your jeans and then your legs would be like sweating like they were like I don't know, sitting in lava. Leg warmers. And the chunkier the better and stuff. And I remember that you'd wear them and it was like, why am I wearing these over my jeans? That was so ridiculous. Right, Susan? Leg warmers. And the funny, oh my God, the stirrup pants. Do you remember those? We're all gonna go horseback riding. And now when I see stirrup pants and people wear them with flats or things like that, like sometimes you see people wear this, I'm like, why are you wearing it? Like, those are supposed to be worn with boots. Just wear leggings. They need to have the stirrup on it. Like we fixed that whole thing. We decided to go to leggings. We don't need the stirrup on it. Right? That's so dumb. Yeah, like you had to have them in your shoe. Yeah, so yeah, the leg warmers were super popular. And now they're back. And I just bought 2 pairs because they were on discount And I thought maybe I'll wear them somehow accessorized. Maybe I'll wear them as arm warmers. Remember when those were out there? My niece, I bought her arm warmers, which basically are leg warmers, but for the arms. 70s fashion was the best. 70s had some cool shit. It did. I agree with you. But I'm just laughing, leg warmers. Okay, which clothing brand had a huge boost in popularity thanks to groups like Run DMC? Making you feel freaking old? I'm feeling old reading these. So which clothing company had a huge boost thanks to groups to like Run DMC? Oh my God, Mike, you are on that shit. Yes, Adidas. Adidas, man. Now it's like, Adidas wasn't anything really before that. All of a sudden, everything is Adidas, Adidas. Oh, Kango came afterwards, I think. But Adidas was huge, you know. Were the Adidas shoes, the Adidas, everything had the Adidas logo on it. All right, now this made me laugh because I don't even know why they were called it. And the black father hats, yeah. What item of clothing became legendary thanks to the rapper MC Hammer? The 80s was when the mothership came back for you. What item of clothing became legendary thanks to rapper MC Hammer? Yes, yes, Ambrose. Parachute pants. Those balloon, yeah, parachute pants. Now, I got a question. You bought a Rick James red Adidas jacket last month. Oh, Kissy Cat, really? The parachute pants, yes. Remember those? That was some funny shit. The parachute pants. Like everybody was wearing them. I know, fat spelled with a P, a PH. Red Rocker, Sammy Hagar, parachute pants. Oh my God. Penny loaves, man, people still wear them. You just have to change them up. I remember penny loaves. My son used to wear them all the time when he was little, and his were black. And he had to wear them even with shorts and no socks. And he just loved them. He loved him. Loved him. Let's see here. Okay, here you go. What was the most essential if you were power dressing? If you were going to power dress, what was always essential to have? And I'm just going to say it in your top. If you hear any noise, it's just, and the boys. Oh, okay. What was most essential? Topsiders, I know how to make a noodle knot. Oh my God, Kissy Cat. Joe did it all the time. Ambrose, what are you doing? How do you know all this shit? Yes, shoulder pads. Do you remember how big the shoulder pads were? Everybody looked like a damn linebacker. Like we looked like we were going on the field, like the football field. Like we were going to go, nope, it's shoulder pads. We were going to go and like for that touchdown, our shoulders were like up to our ears. That's how big the damn shoulder pads were. And the bigger they were, the better they were. It was crazy. You're a big student of that totally is ancient history, for real. Yeah, he probably is on the same webpage. You used to take 4 pairs of shoes to class and tie them in history? Yes! Dinah was, like, they lived for shoulder pads on that show. It was crazy. The amount of shoulder pads. And like I wonder what happened to all the shoulder pads now. Are they now being used in bras? Men had shoulder pads too though. Men were wearing it. Yeah, Kool and the Gang wore them. Exactly. Men and women were wearing shoulder pads because everybody wanted to look like it was tough. The gold lame dome sleeve blouses. Oh my God, just everything. With it, you couldn't get away from. I remember when I started ripping the shoulder pads out. So did Houdini. Yeah, I remember when I would rip the shoulder pads out, and then like the whole like there was so much extra fabric, it would just like deflate. Everybody was wearing shoulder pads. And I kind of laugh about that because why? Why? Okay, let's find another one. Let me see here. I didn't know that. All right, we already talked about it, and I got to scroll by. Yeah, it's like you're wearing a suit with the hanger still hanging in there. Okay, now if you guys watched the sitcom, do you guys remember, have you guys, any of you watched Ab Fab? Absolutely Fabulous. It's a British comedy from way back in the day. My first pair of top 10s were $30, now they're over $100. Really? Wow, Glen plaid suits. Jesus. That's some crazy shit. Okay, you guys didn't watch Ab Fab? Okay, I'm going to tell you guys, this is where some of my humor, like I like this kind of humor. It's British comedy. It's called Absolutely Fabulous. Oh, refresh? Okay, hang on. I don't know why I need to refresh since I'm in the thing. You never saw it. Okay, I just refreshed. Is it better? Like I'm on my Wi-Fi. Why would it be blurry? Okay, but it was very popular in there. Hi, Brad. How are you? Which French fashion designer released a collection in 1987 that defines 1980s haute couture? You love that show, Diana? So, which French fashion designer was very popular and it defined the 1980s haute couture? Show we got was Monty Python's Flying Circus or Benny Hill. Nope, not Diane von Furstenberg, not Louis Vuitton. And she would say it in this series all the time. She'd go, yes, Gregory, I live for you. Lacroix, sweetie darling. Lacroix. Christian Lacroix. And it was always like a mess. Lacroix. And she looked like a sausage. Oh, I would die. Lacroix. Oh, look who we got in here today. Oh, hide user. Let's see, did I get it? I don't know. I hope I got it. Oh, we got it. Okay. Remember? Lacroix. Lacroix. And you guys know what Lacroix looks like? Here, hang on. I'm going to show you what Lacroix looks like, so I got to find it. I'm on my computer. Wait. Christian Lacroix. 1980s. Just a sec. Yeah, he likes to, the naked guy likes to come into stuff all the time. Are these the 1980s ones? But she wouldn't wear this stuff. She would wear shit like this. Like, okay, I'm gonna show you. Oh, why don't I just pick you guys up? I'm so dumb. I can't. Like, you're on the thing. I can move you. Like, stuff like that. That is totally it. It's Lacroix, darling. Lacroix. Massive prints. Things like this. Here, look. Let's show you. Like, Lacroix. Lacroix. Isn't that funny? It's like circus clothing. Yeah, totally. But now my son would wear it. Maybe I'd wear it too. Who knows? Oh, no. I wouldn't say that. This is a wrong answer, and I'm going to have my own answer to this question because this answer is bull. I know. Well, we only wear black clothes. Can't delete his name, though. I know. It'll disappear. I think I've hidden him. But in this movie, I don't like their answer, so I have a different answer. So we're going to go by my answer. Hi, Treaton. The 1982 film Fast Times at Ridgemont High inspired people to buy what item of clothing? We're ignoring their answer because that's bullshit. But I have a different answer. What was it? Because I actually bought stuff because of it. Actually, I had a pair of shoes, but then I wore the hell out. Oh, I just said it! Well, they're shoes. Fast food restaurant hats. Nope. You wish the 80s would come back? Yeah, I would like 80s temperatures. Jean jacket? No, that's not the one I'm thinking of. Doc Martens? Are Doc Martens in it? High tops? No. And what about the pegs? Fashion, So Valley, preppy. Yes. They were shoes, and it wasn't saddle shoes. I'm going to tell you the answer, because this is what I purchased because of this movie. They were Wicked Penny. No. The Vans. The checkered Vans. The black and white checkered Vans that what's-his-face wore. What was it? Sean, remember? He wore them. I bought the black and white checkered Vans. Hey there, Rhonda. How are you doing? Hugs to you too, doll. 1 cent. Is there somebody in here 1 cent? I can't even scroll that far back. Yes. Remember those? That's the thing that stuck in my head. What scene do you remember, Ambrose? Do you remember that film? I know, and I kind of feel like that kicked off the whole Vans fever. Yeah, Sean Penn wore them. And I actually had a pair. I wore those bitches out. I wish the 1920s would come back. Stop it, Bobby. Yeah, the Vans were super huge. And now, like, you can't, everybody wears them. The only problem is they're so flat. I wish they had some, like, form to the bottom, because my feet get tired of them. I don't know what my feet are going to say in them now, but I really like Vans because you can get a ton of colors and they're pretty damn cheap. You working and twerking, honey? Yeah, Spazzoli, that was his name. Spazzoli wore them. Right. I thought they were super cool. And when I bought them, I was like, which was recent, when I moved to New York, I was like, damn, I like these. It was like my little throwback. Penny is 1 cent. Okay. Which sportwear? Let me see here. Now, I didn't know this one. Need to order pizza to my classroom. You know what I do? I will tell you, back in the, I don't know if it was in the 80s. No, it must have been in the 80s. Back in the 80s, now I don't know if they did this for all of their concerts, but I went to a concert. It was for U2. And they actually, from on stage, called a pizza place and ordered like something ridiculous, like 250 pizzas to the concert and passed them out to the crowd. They legit did this because I got pizza. It was crazy. He ordered it, called them up. Where were you yesterday? I was taking a break because I had a lot of work to do. I'm working on a project, making a map. So it takes a long time. So I really needed to focus. So that's where I was yesterday. But yeah, I went to a U2 concert because I was, you know, U2 and all that stuff. And Bono ordered, called up like a Domino's pizza and ordered like 250 pizzas and had them delivered to the concert. A fifth of Tito's vodka. Do it. Do it. Do it. I'd get the vodka, but my flask is empty over here. See it? It's sitting right there. They ordered pizza too at some other award show. Yeah, they do the craziest things sometimes. Penny's rapper name is 1 cent. Hey, Ella. How are you? So good to see you in here today. Funny. Okay. Who's that laughing behind me? This is my squishy, my plushie. It's a BT21. And it actually is Joe calls it my comfort plushie because I sleep with it now because I have to sleep weird. And it was like, every time you would like do my dressing on my foot, I would hide behind it. But I like it. It's my little comfort plushie. I'll be taking him where I go. He keeps me company. Mention that no one knows a squishy. Needed for my trip to Florida, Mr. Oh my God. Okay. This one I did not know, but it was super popular back then. Which sportswear company manufactured the first athletic shoe designed specifically for women in the 1980s? Oh my God, I can't. Hide user. Is he just changing his name? My uncle used to call me 50 Cent before there was 50 Cent. Skechers? Nope. Think back to the 80s, what everybody, I know the trolls are out, man. What everybody was wearing. I almost would think that too, Brian, but it's not. I guess they were, I wore those, James Smith Lee. That was like my go-to brand. I loved those. Crocs? No. Crocs. That's a Penny shoe. She loves the Crocs. I know. Get out, troll. No. Nope. Clogga. I'm thinking clogs? I like air. Nope. And Penny Kitty Type. Penny Kitty Type. You say it like 3 times. Reebok. Apparently Reebok made their shoes for women. Did you know that? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. All right, now every girl, I remember you two doing a music video on top of the buildings in a music video. Yeah, it wasn't on, no, that was in LA. I think it was LA. I don't know. It said Reebok. I did not know that. Apparently missed the 80s. I don't know. Now every girl in here, if you were in the 80s, hey Ruma Check, how you doing? Every girl in here, if you guys were in the 80s, know this answer. What was the name of the must-have hair accessory of the 1980s? And I've started seeing them back, and I'm kind of like, I don't know about that one. What was the must-have hair accessory of the 1980s? A hairnet? Stop it. No, hair accessory. Yes, Boots. I was an Ozzy Kiss and Motley fan. You were? Wow, you were a hairband. Hair clips. Yep, the banana clip. The big banana clip, which you went and clamped your hair into. Remember that? So it made you look like you had this really long ponytail. But in actuality, it was just like they took your hair and like sandwiched it in between something. It was so goofy. I remember I had them. And then they were always like the plastic yellow colored. And if you had a tortoiseshell one, girl, you were bougie. It looked like teeth. It looked like alligator teeth coming down. Yeah. It was crazy. I'm not going there. I gotta find another one that's good. What? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What was the name of the jean brand that was very popular in the 1980s that featured an upside down white triangle? I know, all of that shit hurts my head. I'm a delicate. Which jean brand featured the upside down white triangle? No, the upside down white triangle. Yes. Guess. I know, they sell banana clips to this day. Isn't that crazy? I know, M-Wall. It's crazy. Yeah, Gus. Do you remember all of those? Like jeans, like designer jeans were the thing back then. You did, Gus. Found a way to stop those bot accounts from, I guess you can ban certain words from appearing in your chat. Oh, that's a good idea. You know what? I'm going to start looking at their names and banning their names. Yeah, do you guys, can you name all of those damn designer jeans? It was like Jordache. I'm going to try that, Roman Check. Good idea. It was like Jordache, Calvin Klein, Guess. I mean, so many of them. It was crazy. It was crazy, the amount of money. And some of them were so expensive back then. If you were to pay $100, remember they were like $100? $100 like for a pair of jeans back in the 80s. You were like, you're bugging. For real. It was crazy. Okay. This was the slogan for which kind of haircut? Business in the front, party at the back. What's crazy is you bought a set. That's how you know. I know, right? Insane. Levi's were the most popular in the African American hood. Donna, glad to see her. Oh, yes. The mullet. Yes, everybody, the mullet. You know what's funny is I kind of did have a mullet, but it was like a punk mullet. And to improve that, party in the back, yeah. Mine was, I can't even believe I did this, but I did this like in my senior year. And I would do this crazy stuff all the time. Yeah, remember Vanderbilt jeans? I shaved my side of my heads, like here. It was shaved down to like super, super close. Dawn S was hidden. Was that supposed to be hidden? Oh, I don't know what it was. For Chevrolet El Camino. Probably. It was. And I actually wore it to prom and everything. No, I was shaved here and everything else was long. But this was all like that. Do you guys remember? And here's another thing. Do you remember this when you would have like the tail? Remember the tail? I would color it pink. I had one because at one point I had a very short haircut and then was unhidden. Yeah, I think that was an accident, Dawn. Sometimes it goes by so fast that we can't get to it. I did the same thing when I was in Dutch Maz's. It was scrolling so fast I couldn't get to the comment. But I actually had a tail, and I would let it grow as long as I could, and then I would actually get the spray color. Do you remember the spray color? I would do it every single day, and I would spray my tail pink, hot pink, neon pink. It was, really? I'm not as great as I once was, but I'm okay. You guys are getting all this crazy, crazy little information on me that I used to do. Oh no! You know what? I did send a message to Wolfgang, so she might be asleep still. I know she sleeps up late because she's up to all night almost. Let's see here. What was the name of the training? Let me see. Let me see here. I didn't think this was it. Oh, okay. We'll get better, Bobby Hall. Studio Line hair products from L'Oreal. I can still smell them. Yes. Studio Line. You remember it? And it was like the Mondrian kind of the blocks. Remember that? You thought you were so fancy when you got the Studio Line. Remember that? And then the other thing back then was Aussie. That was the thing. What was the name of the ring that changed colors? That was the moon ring, the mood ring, right? The commercials from the 80's were hilarious. Like, some of the commercials were like, you know, where's the beef? Come on. All I remember is Gotta Make the Donuts too. That was funny with the guy getting up. Mood rings. You get the mood stone, and then you'd sit there and you'd want it to be blue because it meant that you were calm. The Shasta commercials. Paul Mitchell smelled like watermelon. You know what? I never realized that. That's what it smelled like. I never thought about it. It smelled like damn watermelon. Tang Pop. Oh my God. The 80's were crazy. The 80's were like the era of pop rocks. Oh, okay. Let me find her. Hang on a minute. I don't know. I got to find a Dawn. Oh, you know what? Hey, wait a second. Cancel. I gotta go here. Actually, if I'm on computer, I might be able to do it as I have my laptop up. Hang on a minute, guys. Just a second. Yves Saint Laurent. That's what YSL is. Hang on. Let's see if she's hidden in here still. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I gotta do some. You guys, I have a block list that's huge. I don't see her here. That person's blocked. You know, Naked has like a ton of different names. Kind of laughing. All right, let me pull up my thing and maybe I can find it that way. You can see her? She is here, Ange? Okay, good. Then I don't have to worry about it because I'm like, I don't see her on my block list anymore. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you guys. What is the name Swatch is short for? What is Swatch short for? No, Dawn, it was an accident. No, but you didn't say anything wrong. It was just an accident. Sometimes when you're trying to get a different thing, like the Naked, bot, you hit the wrong thing. It was accident. We apologize. No, it's not Swiss Watch. South Watch. No. I didn't even know this. Swatches, Ange? No, Dawn. Yeah. Not swatches, not Swiss. I thought it was Swiss too, but it's not. But it's a different. It's second watch. Because I guess you would buy multiple of them to wear them as fashion. So that was your second watch. I don't know. Are they making this shit up? I feel like they're kind of making this shit up. You were junior preppy with my khakis, Izod polo, Bass Weejuns, and I reeked of Paco Rabanne cologne. Oh my God, or polo. Karl Lagerfeld. Yeah. I know. I wasn't. I just couldn't be a prepster. So I was doing my own thing. Like, I was cutting up my clothes. I was altering things. I was like a weird person. Oh my God. I can't. Another person gone. Old Spice. Yeah. I sold one the other day on eBay for $50. Really? Yeah, they're out in abundance today. You was the leather jacket person. Oh my God, if I had a leather jacket back then, all I could afford was denim. For a little 30-second throwback. Oh, okay. Cavaricci's and IOU sweatshirt was the ultimate Guido outfit. Yes, it was scummy. Yes. Oh my God. Do you guys remember when they would layer the shirts? Do you remember that? And people would be wearing like 3 different shirts on top of each other. Think about how hot that was. You had to be sweltering. Like the amount of sweat that must have been pouring out of your armpits to be wearing like a double, triple fucking popped collar Izod. And think about it. Like, why would you wear them all Izod? Like, why wouldn't you wear like the fake brands underneath and just wear the good brand on top? You know what I mean? Hey, Johnny Walker. Think about it. Like, how smart would you'd have to do that? Wear all the fake ones under below it. Hard for you to distinguish late 70s to early 80s? It kind of is, but the 80s is all about like the prepsters and things like that, and also the punk rock. That's when it all kind of came out. Everything was neon. Yep. Yeah, I was like one of those other people. I was not a prepster. I was a person who floated from thing to thing. When you were in the top, when you're on top of the world, right? You were a dancer back then? I was doing dance too. I was actually on the dance team. I was the captain. Okay, let's see. All right, let's find. Yeah, 70s was disco, bell bottoms, things like that. The Flock of Seagulls haircut. I remember those. Have to be in the house before the streetlights came on? No, I was never in the house before the streetlights came on. Are you kidding me? I was the person who was always out and in trouble. I'd be like, my parents would be like, you're grounded. And then I would be like, okay. They would go grocery shopping and I'd be out. It's like, well, then don't go grocery shopping. My favorite show on. Oh, cool. I was a head majorette, no scars on my knees either. Oh my God. Hey, Uno, how are you? Yeah, I thought that was pretty damn funny. Which clothing brand has Guinness World Record for the most controversial advertising campaign? Is that for real? Which clothing brand has the Guinness World Record for the most controversial advertising campaign? Now I gotta look this up. Wait. Calvin Klein? No. You would think it is, but it's not. You grew up on a farm, so you're sneaking out all the time. I would have thought it was Calvin Klein too. It was Benetton. And I'm trying to figure out, like, what was their thing? What? I guess they did stuff. Who? Benetton. Benetton. They sold, like, sweaters and stuff. I guess they did a lot of world, like, it was, like, more world, like, bizarre stuff. Like, they have a priest and a nun kissing. I don't remember any of these. I don't remember any of these. I don't remember any of this. Oh, for goodness. I don't remember this one at all. Now I gotta look it up. Benetton? Hey there, Sheena. I know, Bobby. I know your request. We gotta get together with her because you know what? She's been so busy. I've been like walled up here on South Street, Steeport, and Broadway near 8th Street. It did. I guess it was super popular. I don't think I could afford it back then. That was like shockingly expensive for me. You know, I was just this little girl in Michigan. I couldn't afford it. It was tribal chicks, no tops. Okay. See, crazy chick. I wasn't paying attention to these world issue matters. I was just trying to figure out what I was going to wear to school. You know, I'm going to have to read up on that because that was different. Anyway, folks. Puerto Rican. Why does it matter? You remember the priest and the nun kissing, and you loved Benetton cologne. I don't even know what it smells like. Probably smells like all the other cologne from the 80s, which has that real like spicy scent kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like all of the 80s cologne kind of smelled like that. You're Irish, actually. You want to know what I am? I'm Polish. Yeah, Benetton was, you're right, Benetton was the Abercrombie of the day. The mall was the social media. Absolutely. You'd go to, yeah, Musk and Old Spice. Yeah, Spicy was big then, and Musk. Yeah, you would go to the mall, and that was where you would meet up with everybody. And you would walk. You'd have your parents drop you off at the mall. I was working at, oh my God, Baby Soft. Loves Baby Soft. Chauvin. Oh, now you guys are getting throwbacks there. Chauvin Musk. I know, and my sister-in-law loved it. Polo. You watch the Goldbergs to learn about the 80s? Yes. The 80s perfume was bad. It was not good. I mean, there was some stuff that was okay, but it was bad. Eastland, Oakland Mall. Oh my God. Michigan, right, Mr. Boneman? Ours was, where I lived, was Lakeside. We would go to Lakeside Mall because that was the new mall. And it actually had Babe perfume. Wasn't that the one that was in like a pink rollerball or something like that? Oh my God, exclamation. I remember exclamation. Because we would take the train to the mall every day. My first cologne was Santa Fe. Oh my God. Yeah, our mall in Michigan where we lived was Lakeside Mall. And they had like a water park inside of it, but it was tiny and it was just like water slides. It was Overpowered Angel from 80s or 90s. I don't know. I think that might be the 90s. Eastland is being torn down as we speak. Most of those malls are. Everybody's now like gone to the outdoorsy mall. You know, like you're outside in a park. Do they even make Babe perfume? Could you imagine finding these perfumes and smelling them today? It's over $50 on eBay. Stop it. Who would pay $50 on eBay for Babe? No, stop. I can't. You're kidding me. Yeah. Going to the mall is now turning into going to TikTok. Yeah. I'm going on eBay right now because I can't even. I gotta look it up. Babe. Nope. I want Baby. It was Babe. It loves Baby Soft. No, it was Babe. Babe fragrance soaps. Oh, it's hard to find. It smelled like a cat box. We drove up and down Main. We did that too, Tammy. We would drive up and down Gratiot. You'd cruise Gratiot. That's what you would do in Michigan. And where we live, Blue Jean. Oh my God. 100. Stop, Kissy Cat. No. Say no. Oh, Jean Nate. Do you guys remember Jean Nate? You felt so fancy because it was French. Jean Nate. Fuck. Just say no. Oh God, Ellie. Some of that stuff was bad. Well, remember when Liz Claiborne was the biggest perfume out there, and it was the triangle. You'd get the triangle one, you know, Liz Claiborne, and it was yellow, and then you could see it. Yeah, Jean Nate would slap you in the face. Die. And if you had Liz Claiborne, you'd get the Liz Claiborne perfume, and then you would just hope you can get a Liz Claiborne purse. A little purse. With a little, that was like the beginning of all the purse things for us. It was Liz Claiborne. That's all I could afford. I couldn't afford Gucci, but I could get a Liz Claiborne purse. British Knights shoes. I know. It's bad. The 80s, man. They were something. They still cruise down Gratiot? Stop. Yes, and some people still wear those, the trucker ones with the chain. Loves Baby Soft rollerball. Yes, it was a rollerball. Yes, Liz Claiborne. Remember that? That's a throwback there for you. Could you imagine if you can get all the perfumes? Well, one, they probably all smell like shite right now because they probably all turn because that stuff doesn't stay. You know what I mean? It's not real. You sold Sophia perfume for $50 in the box. Still new. What? Kissy Cat, you're one of those people that like sources out stuff like this. Now you guys are going to have me going down a rabbit hole today. I like coffee too. In fact, I might go make some. I'm going to go down a rabbit hole looking up this shit. Because you smelled Emerald 2 hours ago. Oh my God. Yeah, 80s was like the height of like the Roman Empire. It was excess and vibes. Totally. It was crazy. Yeah, 80s was complete excess. Totally. I can't even. Your son has a chain wallet? He's vibing. Hey, Debbie, we are doing well. Tickle. Do you guys remember Tickle? Anything old on eBay is a seller. Absolutely. I know, but I'd have to get up to go to the kitchen and do the whole thing, and it's like, I'll have to do it. I'm not doing it on here because that's a whole thing. I don't remember Canoe for Men. My son's always looking. My son bought Hush Puppies. He bought some shoes like this stuff, and he's buying them, and they're in like monochrome colors. Like he's got the ones that are like powder blue and green, and it's bizarre, and he's wearing them. Reality TV killed the sitcom. It did. And you know what's happening now is now YouTube is turned in to what people watch. Tickle deodorant. Yeah. Candy's shoes. Do you remember the jelly shoes? Remember the jelly sandals? I never owned a pair. 80s was a transition decade to the 90s. Yeah. James Misley, he has hush puppies. Michael Jackson was more important than world leaders. That was before he went little whack. The Jean Nate. You found a pair of new jelly shoes? I think they're all coming back. All the 80s is coming back big time, strong, in force. So, or it wasn't candies. What were the ones that you'd hit your ankles all the time with? And they were like, oh wait, those were candies, weren't they? With the white and the wooden shoe? They were wooden. Weren't the candies wooden shoes? Yeah, they were white. The Dr. Scholl's. The Dr. Scholl's. Those are the ones I had. With the white, and they were wooden, and every time you walk, they were supposed to be good for your feet, and all you're doing is walking on these chunks of wood. You were literally walking on chunks of wood. I gotta show you guys these things. A nay, that's another one. Dr. Scholl's wooden shoes, sandals. Now, if you guys don't remember these, my God, they still sell these bitches. They still sell these bitches, guys. Oh my God. I don't think these are wooden though. I think these are plastic. These things. For God's sake. Oh yeah, duck boots. Yeah, we all thought we were cool in duck boots, for real. Come on. That was just like an accident waiting to happen. There was no way anybody could wear those without taking out your ankles, and your ankles looked like you were scarred for life. Talk about, I broke my ankle. What happened? I was wearing these shoes, and all you did was you just kept hitting your ankles. Your inside ankles were torn up because you had to wear those. And long shirts with the belt. Oh yeah, everybody, we did that, right? You remember that? And you would be, your feet would be busted. But they're $28. $28. But I think these are plastic. They're 100% synthetic. They used to be leather, and they were wooden. They were wooden. You were a baby in the 80s? I know, I'm not. Oh, why are these? These are the original ones. Oh, these are the original ones. They had screws and the metal buckle and everything. See, this is what they look like, the originals. I'm going to show you. But you can get them in white or whatever color. You see? They had metal on them. But those bitches hurt, man. They hurt like no other. Yeah, everything. Hi, Jackie. Yeah, everything was designer. Designer jeans. Designer this. That was like the big era of designer, I think. $120. Like, I'm going to buy those for $120 so I can be completely uncomfortable. My son would buy them so that he could look like that. And I bet you if I bought them, he'd be like, ooh, you had a blue pair? And Van Halen was peak masculinity. Totally was. That's some funny shit. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed Easy Walkers. Okay, let's look up Easy Walkers. Easy Walkers shoes. What? I gotta go to images. Are they from the 80s? You were born in 1969? You're 1 year younger than I am, honey. I can't find them. Maui Jim's t-shirt. Oh yeah, I remember Maui Jim's. Mother May, I read Light Green Light with neighbor kids all the time, Tammy. You had blisters. You always had blisters because none of the stuff from the 80s was comfortable. Your aunt walked out of her kissy Yeah, she walked out of her shoes because the buckle popped open. That's funny. I love it. All right, guys. I hope you guys like this little flashback we had again today and stuff. Think about all the stuff from the 80s. Look it up. Share it. If you guys are on my Yoange Facebook page, share those pictures out. I would love to see them. Oh yeah, the Chinese shoes, everybody had those too. Yeah, share those pictures out. If you're a member of the Yo Club, put them on the Yo Club page. I want to see it because like the 80s were bananas. And if you guys have stuff from the 90s too, because I lived in the, I lived through my high school years in the 80s, you know, and then, you know, of course, 90s happened and stuff like that. But I'm telling you, it was some funny ass fashion. You can't make that stuff up. You cannot make it up. But all right, guys, have a great lunch. It's 12 o'clock. We got to go eat. And I got to find out, I got lots of leftovers in the fridge and I got to clean it up there and figure out what I'm making for dinner. But share those pics out. I would love to see it. Drop a comment on the video of your favorite memory from the 80s because yeah, it was crazy. It was a crazy time of excess and bananas. So you're an 85 grad, I'm an 86. So anyway, guys, love you all. Thank you all so much for coming in here. You guys make my day and you guys make me laugh. And in a couple weeks, hopefully I will be back out there walking soon. And we'll see you next time. Peace.